All right, let's go. So blackout. And lights up.
The food has arrived.
Took you guys long enough.
Sorry, a lot of traffic downtown. There was another crash at Union and High Street intersection.
I'm telling you, they have to put a light there. Never have I seen a single person in Clinton follow a stop sign. Never mind the entire state of Massachusetts.
How was work?
It was good. I finally got rid of all those perennials I was telling you about.
Oh, I'm glad.
What about you?
It was fine. Grew a sale on one of the new Silverados we got, but Todd stopped carrying a while ago.
So, what's the big news you have for all of us?
Only if you tell us yours first.
There's no way that's happening, so spill it.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, hey,
honey,
congrats,
that's
guys.
What names are you thinking of?
Well, we decided that if it's a girl, we're going to do Barbara, and if it's a boy, we're going to do Robert. That way, no matter what, we can always call him Bobby, after Jamie's grandfather.
That's cute. Does Thomas know yet?
Yeah, he does. We told him last night before he went to bed. He asked me to make sure the baby is a girl so he can have a sister. Then Jamie had to explain that it can't be controlled.
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to turn into the talk, but we made it out alive.
That's good.
So, what news do you have for us? Do you have a little one coming too?
Not quite yet.
Maggie and I are moving next week to Boston. I got a promotion in the company, and their northeastern headquarters is in the city.
That's nice.
Gee, that's fantastic.
Thanks. We're moving into the apartment on Thursday.
Oh, that's quick.
I wasn't entirely sure I wanted to go through with it, but after we talked about it, it was too good to pass up.
So, is this the last time we'll see each other?
No, not forever. But I don't think driving over an hour of Italian pizza on the floor is very practical, especially when Steven's schedule gets busier.
We can still call, though, and I'm sure we'll find some other times to see each other.
We can make it work, even if we meet halfway.
Yeah, it'll be good. You'll definitely have to come back when Bobby's born.
Be sure to. Maybe we can give you all a tour of the city, too, once we get used to where everything is.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Just as long as we don't lose touch. Doesn't matter what we do.
I promise, Penny. We'll call every week.
All right.
Now, we should dive into that pizza before it gets too cold.
Always with the food.
Come on, Aggie. I can't help myself from being hungry.
Well, we bought plenty, so eat up, Steve.
Where to?
151 Central Park West.
You got it. Good name's Spencer, man.
I'm Margaret.
Nice to meet you, Margaret. What do you do for a living here?
I'm a teacher over at Lindbergh.
Oh, nice. What do you teach?
Music. In a past life, I used to be a singer, so it seemed like the right fit for me when it came time to move to teaching.
A singer? How come I never heard your songs on the radio?
Not like a pop star. I was a classical singer.
Oh, so like that old Mozart and stuff?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I get it. Well, that's a nice gig you got at Woodward. I just got my 2 girls enrolled for KIP NYC a bit downtown.
I heard about that school. It's a great program. I'm sure they'll love it.
Yeah, it's one hell of a commute though. They're too young to take the subway by themselves, so their mom has to ride with them. But if I get a day off in the morning, I'll drive them down. They love when I drive them.
Do you enjoy driving?
It ain't that bad. Get to see the sights and meet people. Hey, watch it, asshole! And work alongside folks like that every day. Now let me tell you, some people do not know how to drive in this city. But it has its ups and downs. You from New York?
No, I'm from Massachusetts. My husband got promoted before he died 2 years ago. He got moved to Boston from a small town called Clinton. Then he got another promotion, and now we live here.
Oh, must be tough always being a teacher and moving around. Hard to find good positions.
Yeah, I've gotten lucky though. Every place I've been has had openings so far. Excuse me. Hi, what's up? Oh, really? Well, no, why? What? When?
Stephen, how are you? I can't wait to see you again. Just one question, is Margaret still vegan or not?
Maggie, how are you? It's been way too long. Please remind me what wine Stephen likes. Is it white or
Kenny, how are you? My God, the years fly by. We moved out of state. Can you make it to New York this week?
Jamie, how are you? I hope you're still well. Please remind, got a promotion, so wine is on me. No
What do you
worries.
say?
what do you say?
Dinner this week we'll meet.
On our place.
Saturday, what do you say? What do you say? Dinner on Saturday, feeling perfectly safe.
I told you it's parsley and cilantro.
Well, I don't know, they're both green and I can't cook for
Jamie, the sitter, called Bobby, threw up today.
Please say I'm sorry and ask if she ate friends
What do you
again.
say? Dinner this week, take a break.
Dinner's week.
Take a break.
What do you say? Dinner this week, let's take a break. Cheesecake, mistakes, headaches, heartbreak. Hey, lay off, I'm starving.
This says it's this right.
Well, that says it's that
Let's
love.
go park somewhere.
Can you please call and say we're running late? Yours better than pastas and
Some snacks.
Isn't this one?
Finally,
Say what we say, what we
talk about, ask about, run around. Come in.
Oh, Steven! Gee, it's been forever, huh? How are you?
Living like a king. Jamie, how's life treating you?
Oh, can't say I'm complaining. We brought some food and the like for tonight.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. God, it's been forever. I'm sorry we didn't tell you we moved again. It was just crazy out of control with the trucks and finding an apartment in the city.
I would hate moving. I can't imagine how hectic it must have been.
Me too. Not just all the packing and everything, but just leaving Clinton. I know you two did it a while ago, but I can't bring myself to it. Especially with Thomas and Bobby around.
Well, I'll take these to the kitchen. I'm making pasta tonight. Please, make yourselves at home. Steven, you can take your jackets.
Guess I can take your jackets.
Done with it.
There's a lot of windows.
So, tell me, well, everything, I guess.
Well, Bobby is growing up real fast. It's because she's the second one. Jamie and I are used to all the phases by now. You really gotta come up to see her when you can. She's adorable.
I'll try to, I promise.
Aside from that, not much has changed. I'm still working my garden store, which I love. We just got some new Australias. Oh, they are beautiful. Gee, I should have brought you one. They're about this big. Even though they're just a single flower, they look like it's a bunch of really teeny tiny flowers. These are called florets. Oh, it's so pretty, Steven.
Sounds like it.
Sometimes running a store can get a bit old, and of course, you gotta deal with customers. Ugh, that's the worst. They're always going on and on about how their plants keep dying and how I'm selling them bad seeds. Like, geez, it's not my fault. You can't keep your plants alive. You know, some people really don't know the difference between a perennial and an annual. I know. And then they complain to me about giving them bad seeds.
Well, it's been a while since I've done anything with customers and the like. How about these fancy executive meetings to go to? And let me tell you, these things put the board in board meetings.
The salary must be nice.
Yeah. I mean, living in New York is fantastic, but I'm always focused on work, so I can't enjoy it that much.
Oh, sorry to hear that. You know, Jamie and I started volunteering at the food pantry. We love it there. It's a great way to de-stress from everything going on and get involved with the community. Maybe that's what you're missing.
Maybe, but even if it was, I wouldn't have the time for anything like that. I was lucky just to be able to get tonight off.
Yeah, Margaret was telling me on the phone. You're working 6 days a week?
Yeah. We have this big project we're working on with another company in China that we just merged with. It's taking up a lot of time. Honestly feels like I'm in the office every waking minute. But I get to work from home on Saturday, so instead of being bored in a conference room in dress pants, I can be bored at home in no pants. Jamie, are you still working at that used car place?
Oh, yeah. I am. It's nothing extravagant like what Penny does, but it pays the bills, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I feel you. Only the lucky few get to do what they love for a living.
You must be the lucky few then, if you get to work without wearing any pants.
Yeah, we'll have to toast to that one. Wine's in the kitchen.
Oh, I brought some Merlot in the bag. Margaret said that was your favorite.
Oh, I thought I told you not to bring wine when I come.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't check my voicemail. I figured since we were guests.
Hey, don't worry about it. The more the merrier.
Dinner is done. We can eat whenever you're ready.
Oh, trust me, they're ready.
Gee, I'm starving after the drive up here. What's on the menu?
Pasta, garlic bread, and some salad. Nothing crazy, but I thought I'd try that homemade recipe for the pasta sauce you gave me a while back.
Oh, with the parsley.
Yeah, but, well, you'll see.
Okay.
Hey, can I plug my phone in so it's charged for the drive back?
Yeah, there's an outlet over there. Hello.
Hello. Well, welcome to, sorry, can I help you?
Hi, we're looking to get a used car. I assume this is the place to be. Do you work here?
That's a stupid question. Of course he does. Look at how he's dressed. No one walks around in a suit and tie if they aren't doing something important.
Well, pardon me. He happens to only have a tie, so how would I know? So, just what we're looking for. This is the 2011 model. We'll definitely take a newer one if you have it. Now, this one is gray, but I really love the black color, so if you have black, then we're sold. Oh, I'm Sam, by the way. This is my partner, Rich.
Hi, ignore what she said about the color. We just got a new apartment and are low on finances. I'm sure you know how it is working here. So, we'll take whatever color and model you have, really. The most important thing is the mileage on it. We need this car to last us at least 6 or 7 years, so a club car that's half broken down really isn't going to cut it.
Right. Actually, could we take it for a test drive too?
Yes, sorry. We offer test drives. There just has to be like an employee in the car with you.
Oh,
so-
great. Would we be able to do that
Oh,
today?
yeah, no, I know that we have a few of those left in stock. Let me just go check the computer.
Well, he's an interesting one.
You could say that. I doubt he gets out much. He started to freak when you mentioned we were dating.
No, it was before that.
Well, well. Hey there, darlings.
Hi. Do you work here?
Well, I'll be damned. I'm the owner, actually. The name's Todd.
Wow, you're pretty important. Do you think you could help us?
Anything for a couple of pretty ladies like yourselves.
Oh, perfect. Me and my friend here, we're hoping that you could help us. See, we've been looking just about everywhere for a 2011 Toyota RAV4 and haven't been able to find one at any of the dealerships. We came in here knowing it was the last place to look.
We talked to that other employee. His name tag said James or something, but he didn't seem to know if you had what we were looking for. But if you're really the owner like you say you are, Todd, you must know every single car that you have here.
Well, I'll be darned, I can't help the two prettiest lady-looking gals I've seen around here in a long time. Why don't you two go outside to the lot and I'll look around? I'll meet you up there and show you what I get.
Sure thing.
Those two gals right there said you didn't help me before.
I was looking at the computer to see if we had the RAV4. I just got nervous and it was difficult.
Hey, I kept you back there running the computers and keeping the book stuff for a reason, okay? But now we're short-staffed and we need more salesmen out here. So you're gonna have to step it up, get over yourself, and get to selling cars.
Sorry, Todd. I'm trying. It's just like.
Here. Before I go out there and those ladies, let me show you how it's done, alright? Now you stand over there. Let's say you're a customer. And I'll stand over here. Let's say I'm a salesman. You come at me looking to buy a car. No, not like that. You're a customer. You're ruthless, you're vicious, and you want everything. You're speedy, you're needy, you're greedy, and you'll rip me apart if I give you what you want. Alright, now let's try it again. And remember, you're a customer.
I'm a customer. I'm ruthless, I'm vicious.
Yeah, you are.
I'm speedy, needy, and greedy.
Darn it, you are all of those
Like
things.
a lion stalking its prey.
Yes, sir, that's it.
Like a salesman working
Yeehaw,
all day.
you got this, Jamie.
Get myself caught up in the fray.
You're strong, run tilting around the cowboys have a fun. Now show me what you got.
Give me a car!
Yes, that's it. You got it, Jamie. You gotta learn to be bold. All right. Well, anyways, I gotta go sell a car to those two beautiful ladies, and maybe I'll get a little something from them in return. Huh?
Well, I don't think that they're. Never mind.
All right. Now remember, Jamie, boldness.
Everyone says be bold. Everyone says go out there and be yourself. Everyone says, Jamie, why are you so hesitant? Jamie, you're terrified, it's evident. And I say sorry, what am I supposed to do? It's terrifying. I talk alone and let me try. Everyone says be strong, hustle through and move along. Well, what do you do when you try again and again and you don't know why you're stuck like this all the time? You try to break free, but your instinct is to run and hide. Everyone thinks it's so easy. Everyone thinks it's fine. And everyone constantly is bigger, 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 and crowding, surrounding me. They try to help me, makes it worse. Can I get some peace and quiet? This is just what's in my life. Every day and every hour just seems like another fight. Jamie, how you doing? You're doing good. I hope you're well. You're getting out. You're eating well. And how's your job? Is it too much? Don't think too fast. Jamie, how does work? No cut. Hair was on cars. I'll shave your legs. Keep it cool, calm, and collected. Make it sound that's your objective. Talk to them and be a person. Get to know them, build your trust. Come up bold and come out strong. Come up quick, push them along to get money on the table. Get money in your pocket. Yes, I know I've heard this spiel from everyone. I know the deal. Hear it every day and every week and every month and every year. Don't you think I'm sick of it by now? And everyone says be bold, but I tell myself to hide away. Everyone treats me like a kid, just 'cause I can't communicate. Jamie, we're going out soon, can you come? I can't, I've got some errands to run. So I say sorry, 'cause I can't stand up for myself. It's always sorry. I try to get away, I scream and yell. How can I live my life like this? Constantly scared of everything.
So, you come into contact with people at your job, whether it's your boss you mentioned or other customers. Do you socialize with other people outside of work?
Not really. I mean, I have family that I see on holidays and things like that.
Okay. When you're at work, do you ever feel like you're going to speak or say something that would embarrass yourself?
Yeah, most of the time.
Okay. What would be so bad about that?
Well, then people would think I'm weird.
What's so bad about people thinking you're weird?
Well, then they wouldn't want to talk to me.
And what's so bad about people not wanting to talk to you?
If no one wanted to talk to me, then I'd just be alone all the time.
And what would be so bad about being by yourself for a whole day?
I don't know. I spend a lot of time by myself anyway. I guess I've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry to hear that. What does it mean that you're by yourself so much?
I guess it means that I'm too much for them. I just say something or do something weird and it makes people uncomfortable and they don't want to talk to me or be near me at all.
So, you think that because you get nervous around other people, that you end up scaring them off? How much do you believe you scare people off when you meet them? Out of 100, where 100 is you believe it completely and 0 is you don't believe it at all.
90 or around there.
Why do you believe that? Is there something about you think causes people to be scared?
It's really just the way I get. My face reddens, my hands start shaking, I start sweating, and before I know it, I'm gonna say something dumb, or people are gonna look at me like I'm some kind of monster, and they get scared off.
What would you say that people would think is dumb?
I don't know, anything, I guess.
Okay. Does the sweating and shaking and your face turning red happen a lot, or is it just a little?
No, a lot.
Okay. When you say that you're shaking, let's say 100 is shaking a lot, very uncontrollably, and 0 is not shaking at all. Where do you think you are in these situations?
Probably 80 or 85.
What about sweating? How much do you sweat? From 100 being a lot of sweat all over, and 0 being no sweat at all.
80 again, probably.
And your face turning red? How much do you think that is? 100 being as red as can be, and 0 being no redness.
80 again.
Okay. 80 is a lot, isn't it? I was wondering if you would be comfortable trying something. You talk about how you are starting to have to interact with customers more, and you're finding it difficult to do your job, well, because you have a hard time with these interactions. Could we do sort of a role play where we act out one of these situations to see how you are in these instances?
Okay.
All right. We can move over. So, I'll be a customer and come in asking to buy a car from you. I want you to do what you would normally do and focus on these things that you talked about, with your face getting red and your hands shaking and sweating, okay?
Yeah.
Hello, I was wondering if you could help me purchase a used car.
Oh God, they see my hands are shaking. Oh God, they see my face is red. Oh God, they see my hands are shaking. Don't look at me. Oh God, I'm gonna say something dumb. Oh God, I'm gonna scare everyone. Dear God, just let me get up and run. Just let me be.
My budget is $8,000. Do you have anything in that range?
Yes, I can get someone to help you.
Well, I was hoping that you would be able to help me.
I'll just make a fool of myself. They'll all laugh and point. I'm ashamed. How can anyone even stand me? I'm incapable of doing anything. My hands start to shake. I can't control it. My voice starts to break. They stare at me like I'm crazy. Dear God, my hands are shaking. Dear God, please let me go. Everyone let me be.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad I was able to do this with you. We can sit back down if you don't mind. Before I say anything, I'd like to ask what you thought about that.
Well, it felt scary, like I was really there and I was gonna say something stupid.
Do you think it was the shaking and turning red that scared them, or something else?
It was that.
Okay. That's interesting, Jamie, because I didn't notice you shaking at all, or sweating, or turning red. Remember earlier when we did that scale from 1 to 100? You put yourself around 80 for them all. But just now, I don't think you were over 10 for any of them. If you really think back, do you recall yourself shaking and sweating that much?
No?
Do you think it's possible that you convinced yourself that you act this way and you trained yourself into being scared of talking to people? It must be difficult always convincing yourself that you look weird and that people are scared of you. going forward, we're going to start working on challenging that mindset, trying to get you to think the opposite, that you don't always look weird. You won't say something dumb that would embarrass yourself, that will start getting you more confident at your job and interacting with people without being terrified of how they see you.
Okay.
All right. I think we made a lot of progress today. I'm looking forward to what we can work on when I see you next week.
Okay. Thank you. This rain will make it a fun ride home. The weather says it isn't stopping soon either.
Gee, it sounds like a tsunami out there.
Why don't you guys spend the night? Drive back tomorrow.
Oh no, it's all right. It's a straight shot all the way back.
Are you sure?
Why not at least get a hotel or something halfway? I'll even cover the cost. 3 hours is a long drive.
Oh no, it's all right. Me and Jamie can switch if we gotta.
All right, but the offer's on the table the whole night. So, do we want to play life or Monopoly?
We should do Monopoly. I just got this new set last week.
Monopoly's too complicated for me. I always have a hard time keeping my money straight, and then I lose those little houses or whatever. And by the time I'm able to get my bearings, I'm landing on those bigger houses left and right. Do you have a bingo set? I love that game.
I'm not sure we do.
We can just be on a team for Monopoly. I can help you.
Well, it's probably better to play life if this is too complicated.
It really isn't. She'll be fine.
Margaret, please, it's not that big of a deal.
I told you I wanted to try this one when I bought
We
it.
can play another time. Not one person here has a Monopoly, and what game we can play. Oh well, I'm gonna go grab some more wine before we start.
I thought the pasta was really good, even with cilantro.
Thanks.
I thought the recipe was parsley.
It did, but Steven doesn't know the difference. The one night I'm cooking for something important, and I can't even choose my own ingredients.
On and on about the pasta. It's one meal, Margaret.
For our best friends that we haven't seen in years. I don't mean to get worked up, but I'd like to at least be able to choose the ingredients I get to use. Especially when I have the opportunity to give a showcase of my cooking instead of you just heating up the leftovers when you get back from the office at 2 a.m. every morning.
Thank God you brought the extra bottle, Jamie.
I guess I better go.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, it's all right. Just breathe. It's fine.
No, it's not. You drove all the way up here to see us. I shouldn't have flipped out like that.
Margaret, don't be upset. Here, let's clean this mess up. Do you want to talk about it? You shouldn't bottle things up like this.
When we were planning our wedding, we had this whole huge discussion about the location. Our entire family lived near Lowell, but he insisted we have it at the Cape. He always joked, Maggie, it's a beach wedding or it's a bitch wedding. You choose. During the first night of our honeymoon, we planned our entire life year by year, from that day till we were 100. We talked about vacations after we retire, kids when we're 37, and countless hobbies to pass the time. We swore that we would stick by it no matter what. It was nice. We were in control. It was predictable. Not once did we mention moving. I guess in today's world, when duty calls, you respond no matter what. Ever since he started working higher up in the company, he's put our entire life on hold. Even though we're living in the greatest city in the world and have no problem affording it all. How can you have your whole life planned and then just lose control of it in an instant?
I'm sorry, dear. I can't imagine.
It's alright. But like I said, we can afford it, so there's upsides.
Margaret, money isn't everything. Me and Jamie are able to make ends meet well enough, but we're doing what we love. We have a family, we're volunteering, I'm gardening.
It's not my choice, Penny. I've been dragged around by Steve in the past 3 years. Whenever he gets promoted, it's another city. I should have told him no to begin with, or at least said I wasn't leaving Boston.
It can't be too bad here. You have a nice apartment and a nice job where you can do what you love every day.
If I was doing what I loved, I'd still be singing.
I thought you liked teaching.
I do. I mean, well, the energetic kids can be a lot sometimes, but I like it. Besides, if I had concerts every night, then I wouldn't be able to have a marriage. Again, there's upsides.
Getting married is an upside? You know, I remember that one concert we all went to a few years ago. Gee, me and Jamie were just married then. We had to get a sitter for Tommy. Anyways, there was this one person on the right side, I think. Oh my god, they could not turn their cell phone off. It seemed every time you started another song, there it was again. Ring!
That happens a lot. I have been just ignoring it.
I would not be able to do that. Anytime I'm reading something outside and something's going on, I just gotta find out what it is. I can't focus until I figure it out. Drives me crazy.
It used to be like that. And it took me a while to learn how to focus that well, but it's part of the job.
Gee, I'd love to hear you sing again someday.
Thanks. I would now if I could, but even though the apartment is nice, it doesn't come with a piano and someone who can play it, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I'm going to go check on the boys.
Okay, I'll hang in here for a bit. I'm sorry I ruined your visit.
Hey, it's not ruined one bit. It's just nice to see you after all this time. It doesn't matter what we do.
Right. Thanks for making me open up. It helped.
Of course. I'll be back in a jiffy.
actually rehearsing. That's gonna be the encore.
Oh, I think it sounds fabulous. My mother loved the French melodies so dearly. They'll always hold a special place in my heart.
Well, she has excellent taste.
These are from Steven. Is he here tonight?
Yes, front row.
Good. It only took 3 months till you decided to invite him to see you.
Actually, it's 4 months as of today. He's such a sweetheart. Good luck tonight. I'll be cheering you on from the front. From Stephen. Interesting. This isn't his handwriting. Well, anyway, how are you two?
I'm fabulous, darling. Tonight is the night we can finally start booking for the Europe tour.
Please don't jinx it, Clarence. We can't be certain we'll get enough money.
Well, with the amount of sponsors Susan was able to get for you tonight, there's a very high chance that we can.
Hopefully. I don't want to think about it too much, though.
Margaret, you deserve this. Everyone out there will see it too. I promise you, a European tour is in your future.
Thanks, Clarence.
Of course, dear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a front row seat with my name on it. Break a leg, dear.
Thank you. How many sponsors were you able to get?
About 30.
Is that enough?
If you give them a show worth throwing money at, then it will be.
Susan, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Margaret. I didn't mean to get snippy. Let's sit for a minute.
There's only a few minutes to the show.
Well, it's the show I want to talk to you about. See, these potential donors aren't going to appreciate the mundane songs that you're singing tonight.
What do you mean, mundane?
Chaminade, Debussy, Schubert, they've heard it all 1,000 times. They are beautiful and passionate, and I know that you love singing them, but they want to hear the new works, the progressive, modern pieces. They want to be the first in line for the next big thing.
Susan, we already have that in the recital. I'm singing an aria from Hertzberg's newest opera.
One aria from one opera. What about Adez, Picker, Dove? They want to know that you have the potential to sing and perform works that have been composed, that are going to be composed in the next 100 years, not ones that have been composed in the past 300. I was looking through your repertoire and made a list of what I want you to sing tonight. That's what these donors are looking for.
Well, Susan, I can't sing these works tonight. It'll ruin the performance. It will just be fake.
It's not a choice. You have to appeal to the people with the money if you want to get anywhere. Please. Margaret, I don't want to do this now. Just sing what I'm telling you. Feel to the It's all a show, Margaret. Let it go. What you want to do shouldn't matter when there's thousands on the line and you need every dime. It matters when it's your career on the line. Just listen, Margaret. It's finances and taking chances, which advances circumstances in your favor. But thank you later. It's emotion, it's passion, it's living with the real me, not lying to their face like objects. Margaret, can't you see this is a bad idea? Margaret, this is just that is what I'm doing. Where are you? What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you just letting me? You should be glad to care enough to help. It will turn out well. Margaret, I know what's best for you. I've heard enough of your whining. Just hear me out. Enough's enough. I'll never get ahead of this. You either perform what I'm telling you to, or you don't go out there at all. What is it?
Fine.
Thank you.
How can someone who knows nothing get to dictate everything?
So then I finally went over to the copy machine to check it out. It looks fine to me. I'm not saying I'm a technology Harry Potter or anything like that, but I do have a knack telling whether something is on fire. Let me tell you, that copy machine was not on fire. So I unplugged it, then plugged it back in. Nothing. I read through the error detection on the manual, couldn't find the problem. Then I had Jeffrey hit it a few times. He's a big dude, one of those 5 a.m. gym types. So he gave it a few good whacks, still nothing. Eventually we decided to get the IT department involved. Now those guys are wizards. Top of the class from computer Hogwarts or wherever they went. So I take the elevator down and spend at least 5 minutes wandering the underbelly of the office building trying to find their room. I eventually do when I walk in. It smells horrible. I don't know if it was people who haven't showered or dead rats or a steak sandwich, but it was something. So I'm talking to this IT guy for like 10 minutes trying to convince him to come up and check it out. But he insists it's not a big problem and we can fix it ourselves. I just think he was being lazy. Well, guess what? While we were talking, I got a text on my phone. I look at it and it reads, "Printer is on fire. Pulling alarm. Get out the building." Now this part is like something right out of a movie. I look up at him after reading it out loud. He looks back. Beep, beep. The fire alarm starts to go off. I grab my shit and start booking it out of there. He sits there in shock for a few seconds and then eventually decides to leave too.
Wow, that's really funny.
It wears off after you hear it enough.
Sorry that I'm just making people laugh. Jamie said it was funny.
How are you doing, Jamie?
Oh, I'm good. The dinner was great. Thanks for cooking.
Thank you. I meant since we last saw you. You and Penny seem to be doing well.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Mom?
The dealership.
The dealership isn't really that.
The dealership isn't really that interesting, but you know, it pays the bills.
How are the kids doing?
They're good. Bobby's at daycare most days. Well,
Me and Penny.
me and Penny are working, but she seems to be getting along with the other kids.
That's good to hear. If you ever want her to get involved with music, I know some great teachers for singing back in Clinton.
I'm sure she'd enjoy it. Money is a little tight for us right now, so I'm not sure if we can do it, but I'll talk to Penny about it.
I'll make sure they give you a friends and family discount. Penny is in the kitchen getting the cheesecake ready.
Great. She got the variety pack, so there should be something that everyone will enjoy.
I gotta get this. Hey Sarah, what do you need?
How's the school you're working at?
It's good. I'm in a middle school now, but it's a whole program that carries them through to when they graduate. A lot of it is breaking down the songs and things they learn into smaller parts to teach things like rhythm and scales.
Well, that's nice.
I guess. I'm glad I'm still doing something music related, even if it can't be the concerts and everything.
Well, my music teachers were always my favorite in school. They were always the nicest.
Mine were too. I hope I can do the same for my students. Set them on a good path, you know?
I'm sure you can. You care a lot.
Thanks, Jamie.
The cheesecake's ready.
Coming.
Can I get you anything to drink?
No, I should be fine, thanks.
Jamie, Stephen took your strawberry one.
Damn. Western Mass News. I'm your lead anchor, Hank Watson. With inflation rates climbing, gas prices at an all-time global high, and supply chain shortages causing shortages around the entire country, many Massachusetts residents rank cocaine-infused black bears as their primary concern. We will find out why. Plus, many schools are facing backlash after only providing bendable pencils to students instead of traditional number 2 pencils. All this and more after this short break. Stay tuned.
Howdy, partner. You looking to get yourself a brand new used car on a budget? Hey, I know you're out there. So come on down to Todd's Back County Garage, just 15 minutes off of the Highway 190 in Clinton. Come shop for some beautiful used cars right back next to the beautiful Wachusett Reservoir for even more beautiful prices. If you're on the market for a new used car, and I bet my bottom dollar, you won't find a better price anywhere down in these parts. So what do you say? Buy a car. What do you say? What do you say? Buy a car.
Hello, I'm Mr. Syrup. Has this ever happened to you? You're making a delicious pancakes for breakfast. You eat it all up and throw the dishes in the sink. Then when you finally get the motivation to wash them, oh no, there's sticky syrup everywhere. Well, not for long. Introducing Syrup Be Gone, the world's first and only cleaning solution specifically designed to get that tough to clean condiment gone fast. Just use Syrup Be Gone like any traditional soap and watch it work. So next time you're at your local store, pick up some Syrup Be Gone. And if you forget the name, you'll remember the song. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone, getting off and move along. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone, we are the brand you can count on. If you have syrup on your utensils, then you have to get it off of your utensils. Syrup Be Gone, 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 Syrup Be Gone.
Yeah! I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you, dear. My husband got them as a gift for our anniversary last week.
Gee, I guess he's a keeper.
Maybe so. His taste doesn't seem too bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 20 or 30 years by now. After a while, it gets hard to keep track.
Gee, you must have thought he was a keeper a while ago then.
Maybe so. I'm Beth.
Penny, nice to meet you. What do you do for work?
I'm self-employed. I run a daycare at my house.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love it so much. I have about 20 kids that come in every so often, but only a few of them every day. They're all a blast, though. The whole basement is designed for it. It's all child-safe and has gates to keep them out of places. There's a toy corner, food table, and a few bookshelves, too. Those are new. What about you?
I'm just a cashier over at Shaw's full-time. It's nice.
Just nice?
Yeah, I guess so. I've always wanted to open my own garden store, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've loved flowers, gee, probably my entire life. At least as far back as I can remember. When I was younger, I would always make my mom take me to the local flower store whenever we passed by it so I could walk around the greenhouses. Sweet peas were always my favorite. They're these small pink flowers that come from Sicily. I always wanted one whenever we went, but she only bought me them for special occasions, you know, birthdays and things like that. They always looked so pretty in the sun.
Well, dear, it seems that you care a lot more about this garden store than working at a cash register every day.
Well, I guess. I can't do it, though.
Can't do it? Well, what makes you say that?
I don't know. No time, no money, no place to start. I'm not in the right place for it, right now, at least.
Every person in the world says that. They all talk about something about those flowers, but there's only a small few that actually find the courage to follow through. The rest of them think they have all the time in the world and just look back after with regrets. My sister passed a while ago. We were both 22. She got hit by a drunk driver on her way home from the movies. She was going through medical school at the time and wanted to be a nurse. I can't imagine how many hundreds of lives she could have saved up to this day if only she had the time to. I'm sorry. Thanks, dear. Don't give up so easily like that, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Penny, you can follow me.
Thanks again. It was wonderful to meet you, Ben.
You too, dear. Take care.
It's good to see you again, Penny. How are you holding up?
I'm good, Dr. Pat. Nothing too interesting.
That's good to hear. Have you been feeling tired at all or under the weather?
Not that I've noticed. I've started to go on some walks every day, so my legs are getting a bit sore.
I feel you there. I used to run a lot a few years ago, but I had to stop because I could barely keep standing for any of my appointments. So I have your mammogram results here, and talking to the radiologist at the center where you had these taken, it seems that these tumors are cancerous, and we should talk about next steps. The size looks about 4 centimeters, which is quite large at this stage, but it does give us some ideas about what we're dealing with. We have some openings next week to perform a biopsy if you're available to come back then. This will be a small, non-invasive procedure, and we can hopefully have the results back in a few days. This will give us a better idea for what the best treatments would be going forward. I also want to have a blood test done that day. You say that you're healthy and you feel well, but this will just be an extra layer of confirmation if we end up having to start chemotherapy at some point in the future. Patty?
Yeah. Sorry, I must have just.
Hey, I know this is overwhelming, and it's a lot for you to take in, but I promise that my team and I will be here to help every step of the way. That's what our job is, okay?
Okay.
See you next week for the biopsy.
Okay.
Talk soon.
Sure. How can all of this be happening? It was nothing, now it's something and it's sinking in. How can I deal with my life unraveling? The unthinkable is happening, I can't give in. Just breathe. What if he's wrong? What if I'm fine? What if the tests are all incorrect? What if the person away in a lab accidentally mixes the samples? What if they put the numbers included regret was wrong? The rhythm, or maybe they misinterpreted the results, so it ended up this way. Just maybe. If I can turn my back and look away, ignore all the signs, it'll all be okay. I'll just stay on track, keep my course, push right through, take it day after day. It's what I want to do. But once I leave, I get surrounded in a flurry. They say, Penny, are you good? I can't imagine. I'm so sorry. Hey, Mom. I'm good. It's nice to talk to you. How are things going? Bingo night? Gee, you never told me about that. When did you start playing bingo? Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Bingo isn't that hard. Oh, that's nice. Why did you only get into the senior center now? Weren't you eligible for a few years? Okay, well, now you have something to do, so that's nice. Mom, you always bring this up. It's fine, I don't even have a boyfriend yet, so that's still a few years down the line at least. Hi, Dad. Yes, I'm sure. Dr. Pat? I met with him yesterday. He had the results for my biopsy. He said the cells are cancerous, and they're already stage 2, and something about them having HER2 positive, which is how they're going to try and treat it. Yeah, I just got unlucky, I guess. Okay, I will. Mom, I'll just drive up to you. Lowell isn't that far. 45? I'd be surprised if it's over 30 minutes. Plus, Dad's eyesight is bad. I'll just come up and visit you when I can. Yes, Mom, it will be soon. Hardware store? What does he need from there? Wood? Yes, I'll let you know. Love you too. Bye.
Want to buy a car? I like cars, especially the city. Lightning McQueen wanted to join the World Grand Prix, but there was a guy named Sir Axelrod who wanted to make alternative fuel look better. I mean, I don't blame him. Well, hey there, Don.
Hi, is this Todd's back county garage?
It's back country, miss. And you bet this is the place. I'm Todd. Fancy to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Penny.
Well, mighty fine to meet you, Penny. So, what are you looking for? A fast one? Slow one? A big one?
Well, I was hoping for some sort of pickup truck, so a big one.
Oh, no, miss. You're looking for a strong one. I get you. Well, I'm sure we have those in stock. Let me take a look. Gosh darn it. Sorry, miss. I gotta take this. Janie, get out here. We got a customer.
Just breathe, relax, so no one knows what you're going through. If I can keep it up, then they won't have a clue. So smile and wave and joke around like you always do. So keep this picture perfect, painting up in everyone's view. Stay calm, put it away, keep it under wraps, or else they'll notice what's behind this lie that you're throwing up in their face. Stay calm.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm Penny. I'm looking to get a used truck.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
And so I'll go and let them know. Go out and let them show. I'll spin and dance and say I'm mine. Put up the wall so I can push the ball inside. They might keep the air clean.
I'm
Yes, he did. He's going to bring keys out for a test drive on a Tundra or something.
Oh, the Tundra up there, yep. That's a fine choice for you. Hey, well, I got you here waiting. How about I tell you the story of how I opened this place years ago?
Sure.
Well, it all starts when I was driving back from my cousin's wedding. It was in the middle of the back street. That's how I got the keys to the place. Well, I was driving in and there. A deer ran out on the road and I slammed into it. My car was totaled after that. I ended up having to call that same cousin to pick me up in the middle of the road. When I got back here to Clinton, I started looking to get a new car, and what do you know? There wasn't one. Anywho, long story short, I opened this place after that, and it's still the best used car place around these parts, guaranteed. Jamie will take you for that test drive now. I'll see you around, miss.
All right, thank you.
It's just out here.
Internalize, don't realize what's happening. Fantasize, I'll close my eyes to everything I thought it had. I thought I'd get through, get on with my day, get on with my life, it would all be okay. It was an obsession, I made a concession, ignoring passion.
concert tonight, and I wanted to send her something special.
Okay, well, you can have a look around. Anything you see is for sale.
All right, thanks. What about these ones?
I'm sure she'll love them.
Perfect.
Do you want to add a note?
Sure, it couldn't hurt. Actually, would you be able to write it for me?
Sure. What do you want it to say?
Crap. I'm never good at these things.
Just keep it simple. It's the thought that counts.
Okay? Say, good luck tonight. I'll be cheering you on from the front. Then say, from Steve.
There you go, Steven. It'll be 16 even, including the note.
Oh, here. You can keep the change. I'll, thank you.
Penny. It's also on the side up.
Oh, yeah, Penny's flower store, right. Well, thank you, Penny, and if things go well tonight, I'm sure you'll be seeing me again.
Take care. Hey, Mom. I'm good. I was wondering if I could drive up this weekend to see you and Dad. No, nothing's wrong. I just want to talk. Saturday sometime? Maybe around noon? I'll make sure to let you know. You too. Love you. A 6?
Damn it.
Woohoo! That's 20 points for me.
Nice job, Penny.
Thanks, dear. It's just the luck of the draw, though. I didn't do anything special.
No way. Go Fish is all skill. Fred, who's one of the guys I work with in the office, is a Go Fish legend. He literally memorizes everyone's cards and can keep them all in his head. It's insane. The only way I can win is by asking for cards I actually really don't have in order to defeat him.
Go Fish is nothing compared to bingo. That's the real skill.
Penny, I don't think bingo has a lot of skill involved.
No, it does. You have to know the right number of cards to buy and the best way to mark the squares, never mind having to listen to the numbers they're calling and mark your ticket at the same time. It's a lot.
The only bingo she was played was at the senior center. They go hard.
Well, maybe we'll have to show us when we visit. I'm gonna take this one. I'll be back in a sec. Hello, Liang. What do you need?
Does he always take calls like that?
Yeah. I've learned it's more likely he'll leave than stay whenever we're out.
You know, Penny and I still have pizza every Friday like we used to. It's in the same spot on the floor, too.
Between the mulch and the watering cans. The mulch smells a little, but we manage.
We told you that we'd still see you after we moved to Boston.
We got around to it eventually. Do you think I could take any leftovers home?
Yeah, sure. I can help you pack them up.
Thanks. Honestly, it wasn't too bad with the cilantro.
Now you're just saying that.
that?
Oh, nothing.
Alright. I hate these damn pointless phone calls. So much can be said in a fucking text, but no, that's to be a call after a call after a call.
Do you like your job?
I don't know. It all just happened so fast. First, I'm a cashier, normal crap, customers and all that. Then I get the management position, then an opportunity of a lifetime comes up. I go back to school and start earning 6 figures, and here we are.
Why didn't you say no?
I was caught up in the excitement. When you get a phone call from the higher-ups, you get nervous. Butterflies in your stomach, your hands shake, your voice breaks. You know, these guys want you. They get you. They shower you with compliments, promises, private jets, and millions of dollars. You got charm, Steve. You're the salt of the earth. Come on in. The water's fine. We'll show you around. I remember that day, Jamie. I was in the break room eating my steak sandwich with a glass of Sunny D. Then the phone rang. I answered it. And what do you know?
Hey kid, hey Steve, listen to what I'm offering. I know you need some extra ching-a-ling. I think it's time your first promotion is due. You know I need a mic that's bright and new.
Really?
Do you not want me to go for it?
No, I do, but all the way in Boston? I don't want to live in the city. Plus, how am I going to get a job at a school there?
Maggie, you'll be able to get a job there. There are plenty of people that raise their kids in the city.
Well, I'd rather raise ours than Clinton.
Maggie, this is a big opportunity. Even if it's just an interview, we can live comfortably. Look, once we get there and get settled, we can have kids within 2 months, just like we planned. I promise.
Okay. Okay, do it.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey boss, I'll meet the time and the place. You'll be impressed, I'll be your newest face. I'm moving up, I'm grabbing every rung. Starting right now, I'll finally be someone.
Well, Stephen, I am very impressed with your qualifications, and in my opinion, you seem like the perfect candidate for this position.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you'll get a phone call with our decision shortly.
Great. Thanks again. Hello? This is him. Really?
Long time no see, I've got some news to share. About your interview, we'll hire you. You've got the fire and flair. No time to waste, we've had a taste, and we want you on our team. Qualified, you walk with pride, you're the candidate we need. You got charm, grace, you know your place. You're the soul to the earth, you know your worth. If consciousness or confidence, you got everything we're looking for. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We'll show you around. Steven, it's great to see you again.
You too. Thank you for accepting me for the position.
Well, thank you for applying and being willing to move to the city.
Of course. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's the spirit. This is Sarah. She works in upper management with you. She'll show you around the office. I have a few calls to make.
It's nice to meet you, Stephen. Congratulations on the promotion.
Thanks. It's nothing really.
Don't humble yourself. In this office, you're in the big leagues. And between you and me, the salary reflects that pretty nicely. You're moving up in the business world, my friend. You've got private jets and fancy cars and money to spend. To no end. So take a seat there, Steve, and soon you'll see that the higher up is where you're meant to be.
Emails in and emails out, I skim the subject line with With a brand new innovation, needing brand new delegations, I'm assigned 100 damage reviews.
Hey, call me back when you get home.
I'm turning off the highway, now I'll get you in 10.
Got a meeting at 8, and you stay late.
I told them before, I'll do whatever it takes.
We love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. You're the bee's knees. We love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. Love you, Steve. The MVP.
Expense reports were due today, I already got mine in. What about the merger? Did you hear back from me yet? Alright, let me know. Yeah, I just got home, I'll see you on Saturday. Bye. Yep. Okay, bye.
Hey, how was work?
Good.
That's good. Do you have to be there this weekend too?
Yeah, we're almost done with this project, but so hopefully this will be the last one.
That's good.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear about that guy that playing drums on the red line?
No, what was that about?
No clue, but he was jamming though. I got on his train at Downtown Crossing on my way back home.
That's funny.
Yeah. How was your day?
Good. The kids were a bit calmer and I taught them some music stuff.
Really? What kind of music?
I was able to.
Maggie, what's up? It's the boss, I gotta take. Hello? I'm here now. What do you need? Yeah, sure. Is Sarah free? Alright, call me when you're ready. Okay, bye.
Hey there, Steven. I've got some news to share. We ain't replied, it's been a ride, but the merger's going somewhere.
You've worked real hard. You've been a star.
We've been an overtraded committee.
Our brand new space. It's
And
in New York City.
I want you to take a lead.
You're exactly what this merger
You
needs.
got skills and moves to pay the
You
bills.
got everything they're looking for.
What do you say?
How about taking the lead?
Naturally.
Move to New York.
Finally. Stop to New York just for the word. What am I gonna say?
So, what? We're just gonna move again?
Look, Maggie, I don't know. It's just an offer.
Last time it was just an offer. Now look where we are.
What do you mean, look where we are? You told me I could take it.
I said you could because I didn't know it would be like this.
Like this? What's that supposed to mean? I work hard, we have money, you're teaching. What did you want it to be?
Come on, Steven. You said once we moved here and got settled, we would have kids. We could start our family. That was 2 years ago. 2 years. I never would have wanted to move if this was how it was going to be.
Maggie, I didn't know that
You promised me, Steven. You said you would live up to it. All I ever wanted since we got here was to start a family with the person I love most, but every time he went to work, he came back with less and less of himself. Steven, I don't want to hear it. If you end up taking that promotion, then maybe we just aren't meant to be married if we have different priorities.
Margaret, don't
Stop.
say...
I've had 2 years to think about this, Steven. I don't want your apologies, and I don't want any more empty promises. If you take it, we're done. It's the end. Are you sure you don't want to take any more pasta home?
I told you I'm all set.
Okay, it's here if you need it.
Burns out?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, a little. Sorry, it's just been non-stop for a while.
Sorry to hear that.
Well,
Never around help.
I guess this is goodbye. Not for long, hopefully. We'll try to come down as soon as we can.
oh, don't rush. Unlike you two, we're not going anywhere.
It was great to see you too.
You too, Steven. You better still treat her well even after we leave.
Of course.
Penny, are we taking all of these home?
Yeah, we can't let Margaret's cooking go to waste.
Oh, stop it. I'll help you carry some down.
Should also make sure you don't get lost on the way out.
You know me too well, Steven.
Take care, Steve. Be safe. Drive safe.
Will do.
Being satisfied is just the start. Being satisfied is just a way to begin means to an end. Am I satisfied? Am I gratified with where I am? Being satisfied is just the start. Every day I tried, and I made it there, still unaware. Now I'm satisfied. I'm just satisfied. It's not enough. I fell into my trap. I tricked myself to build a makeshift fantasy where I thought I'd have all I need. Illusions and lies, a giant-sized mirage. A thinly veiled facade reflects my failures back at me. And I'm a single cause. I've given it all up 'cause satisfaction was enough. Being satisfied means giving up. Being satisfied is just betraying your dreams. It's as it seems. Don't be satisfied. Why are you satisfied? I've said enough. I've known what it was like. I've seen it firsthand. Lived through the worst. It's being stuck right where you are. Don't make my mistake of living with contempt. Of just saying, alright, I guess I'll go along with this. Trust me when I say that's not the way to make the most out of your time. I've been satisfied. Is it too late to try and change the past?